Hey everyone, I'm KingEvolved and welcome to a video on the Minecraft Live update. So for the highlights and stuff, they left out kind of a few things with this. So I'm going to play this clip really quick and then I'm going to go over it and then I'm going to show you everything that they missed in this clip and just like summarize everything and just make it so you don't have to watch the full 2 hours. Okay, as you saw, this new mob is literally insane. So as you saw with this new mob, it's incredibly awesome. I'm going to show another clip over this while I'm talking, but basically with this new biome, they're adding a new stone and they're adding a new system of like basically sounds to the game. Because if you can notice, this mob is blind. So it kind of works like a bat. So if you make noise, it can know where you are exactly. So if you're walking around, it's going to hear you. If you crouch, you'll be safe. But it's probably a good idea to have snowballs or something. Maybe arrows you can do this with too. So if you have an infinity bow, you can shoot the walls and it'll go towards that and stay away from you. But that's just presumably it's going to leave you alone. And it's going to prefer the snowball over you or something. Maybe it goes towards this thing that's making the most noise. So if you're walking, it's going to hunt you down. But it's very fast. And they haven't said too much about it. But from what I can tell, it probably has the health of an iron golem, which is 100 health, and it does more damage than an iron golem. And I think it does about, it does more than a netherite axe from what I can tell, because this guy is in full netherite armor, and he's taking a tremendous amount of damage, which is just absurd for that. So he can two-shot you in full netherite. So if you have protection and 4 on everything, you might survive, but hardcore players better look out. For the next one, they have the Lush caves. They didn't show, just to say this really quick, they didn't show all of the new biomes for the underground area. So that is cool. They're going to add more. As you can see, there's new sweet berries, glow berries. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And they're going to work a lot like sweet berries, I'm pretty sure. But they just grow upside down and they grow longer and you can just pick them like that. Or you maybe destroy it. There's also new lily pads. And there's just so much cool stuff. And this seems to be like a new type of like moss. I want to say mossy stone maybe, but I can't say for sure. You can see that clay is going to be more apparent to find underground, since clay is kind of a hard thing to get. You can also see here there's a new block here. I'm not sure what it is. We don't have a really good look, but there's these underground small trees with like berries and like little flowers on them, as you can see in here. They also improved the cave generation tremendously, amplifying it a whole ton more. And I love it. It doesn't really feel a whole ton like Minecraft, but it's still incredibly cool. And so I did notice this. He might have a Spelunker's status effect, or it's just, you know how it is, because you see how the ores light up. So there might be a Spelunker's potion added to this update. But you can also kind of see down here that everything, they just brightened everything maybe, but I can't say for sure, like I said. So with the goats, you know, they jump really high and they will charge certain creatures and you sometimes. So just be careful because they look like they have a lot of knockback. So this is the Amethyst Geodes. Now with this one, it's kind of weird and it's a new concept that they're kind of trying. So these crystals are going to grow on these blocks, and these blocks cannot be harvested, not with silk touch or anything. If you break it, it's gone. I don't know if it's even breakable yet, but they said it's unobtainable. So from what I can assume is what they're trying to do is to get players to have multiple of these farms, and so you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to go get these and be able to have multiple farms to get these amethyst or, well, crystals. And these crystals are also going to be used for a new spyglass if you don't already have Optifine installed, you know, but it also makes a cool noise when you walk upon them. Or I have the certain. It makes a cool noise, like a rewarding sound effect, it seems. And now they have copper ore. Now copper ore, they haven't confirmed like any uses besides making the spyglass. And you can also make roofs with it, as you can see here, which is really cool idea actually. But it doesn't seem, it ages, but it doesn't seem to have any other uses besides that. They're probably going to add way more. They added a conductor for lightning. So lightning will strike these. That was my Discord, by the way. I'm in a call right now recording this video. But it's going to, if you have like a wool roof or anything, you put a conductor on there, it'll hit that instead of your wool roof, so you'll be safe with lightning and stuff. But this will age. It takes a long time to age, so don't worry. As you see, a lot of days are going by. And this is just creator tools for Bedrock if you are interested. But we're going to skip right here. And so this is the newest creature being added. The Axolotl. I can't pronounce it that well. But it's a new, like, tameable creature that you could use as underwater pets to help you fight stuff. It's also an endangered creature in real life. So, oh, is this an ad playing or something? Okay. No, but it's endangered in real life. So it is something that, you know, they're trying to help do awareness. And as you can see right here, the player, in some frames, you can see that he has regeneration. And so does these guys. So if they're hit and they take a certain amount of damage, they will flop over and play dead to avoid being killed, and mobs won't target them. And so the player, they will also give regeneration to players nearby and other creatures, other types of their creatures sometimes. I think you can build connections with them, and then that's how they'll do it. So they missed a lot in this trailer, and I'm going to go over a few things that they did not show. So as you can see, it seems like they're going to be adding a new type of tree. As you can see here, this looks a lot like oak leaves, but it's not, as you can see right here. But they're going to be redoing some of the tree generations, from what I can tell, and adding flowers to some of them. You know, probably maybe like a seasonal thing. I doubt they'll ever add seasons to the game. But that's just to show that, like, with the lush caves, that these might, you know, spawn from those little trees that pop up. So as you can see with these, I'm going to leave it unmuted so I can just talk during this, but I'll turn it down a little bit. So as you can see, there's going to be the light's going to dampen a lot in caves to show that you really are in a cave, depending on your brightness and stuff, and the amount of torches you have. If you have Optifine on, when holding a torch, it'll light up. But so when you place stuff and you do certain things, it will send out noise signals, which act as redstone signals for these type of things to be added new. So from what I can tell is these right here, they look like candles. My friend pointed this out. I didn't actually see this until now, but you can see candles right here in the background. I don't think these are candles. I forgot what they're called, but basically they're kind of ruptures of like when lava's under something. So I think they might be referring to that, like there's lava under this and it'll be able to spew up. And that's why this is here. But I'm pretty sure this is candles in the top left. And it seems like they've also added new dungeons to the game. As you can see with this clip, he's looking around, and when he turns back around, you can see that there is a new type of dungeon or underground structure you can find. And now you can hear one of the new mobs. So these guys are called the Wanderers. And when you walk, it makes noises, and they have a heartbeat effect, it seems. So you can hear them coming. But it seems like the farther away you get, they'll gain speed, and they do these crazy animations that would be like in Minecraft dungeons, which is really cool. But they can sprint, and these are probably one of the most powerful mobs in the game. And they're going to be spawning pretty recently and stuff. And so I believe they'll at least have some good drops, per se. But I don't really know, because these things look like they will destroy you. And he was another armor during this. Also, to say really quick, this guy right here, he's the guy who made the Aether mod, so maybe 1.18 Aether update? As you can see with this now, they're adding a new generation type with the mountains, which is incredibly cool. Look at this. This is awesome. And keep in mind, this is where the clouds are. So this mountain is huge. These cliffs are going to be massive. And so that what makes me think is they might raise the cap for the building limit, because I think 256 is really short and they should have it higher so people can actually build on these mountains and not just get obstructed after placing 5 blocks. Now for the last thing that they showed here is that archaeology is now a thing, and you were able to get half slabs of gravel, dirt, and anything that you can brush off, it seems, because they added archaeology, it seems. And it's this really cool concept of you just shaving down, and you can leave it at certain shavings so you do have half slabs of dirt, which is incredible. But with this and the dig sites that you can find around the world, is that you can find certain things like that, and if you're not careful enough, you will break the item and you won't be able to get it. But if you're careful enough, as you see here, you stop right before it's too much, you can get the new item, which is a shard. These shards can be used and placed on new pots, it seems, which is really cool. And I think it adds a new concept, and I don't know what they're going to use with pots in the game, but it seems like you're able to tell your own story with it. Because as you can see, there's a clay surrounding of it, like terracotta, not really clay, but then you put flint and steel under it, and it'll eventually turn into a normal pot.
You can fire them up, and you have your own painted clay pot.
Pretty.
And it seems like you will be able to like dye these from when they said painted, so you might be able to get blue vases, and I hope they add more uses with this, because if it's just a cosmetic, I don't think it's going to be too interesting, and people aren't going to go out to go find them. Anyways guys, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. I'm really new to doing this whole like new stuff with Minecraft. I used to do it with Ark, but this is a really cool update and I can't wait for it to drop. If you want to see more about the update, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see normal Minecraft, funny, comedy based stuff with Minecraft 2 and other games, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I just played with Dangerously Funny and VD Lock the other day, so go check that video out in Among Us. Anyways guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.